Yeah, buddy. I waited this long to see if 2K was going to drop anything else. We wanted everything on the table before we start cleaning our table. You get what I'm saying? Like yesterday video, as I was up editing it, they were throwing more images up of players, so it was kind of hard for me to really keep the video on track. So if you followed through that video, you got good IQ and awareness, because Rease didn't. But listen, we're gonna look at all the ratings of players throughout the league. We're talking from the Olympic side. They got Spain, they got French players, they got WNBA players as well. They got the top dunkers, top three-point shooters, and last but not least, the top 10 NBA players. So we're gonna start this list with the top 10 German players, and let's take a look. We got Dennis Schroeder at number 1, Daniel Theus. I don't care about nobody else. But listen, Chad, why Dennis Schroeder picture isn't here if he was the number 1 guy? None of that. Nonetheless, Dennis Schroeder, everybody laughing at him for leaving money on the table with the Lakers and getting sold a smaller bag to be somewhere else. I don't even know what team he on right now, and that's how much I forgot. But listen, Dennis Schroeder is the number 1 German player. I give you that. He lost his bag. The Lakers lost, so there was nothing good that could come out of him. Anyway, what we got for French players? Rudy Gobert is number 1 French. Evan Fournier, Nicolas Batum, you know, things of that nature. I don't care about this list as well, you know. Rudy Gobert, I think he won Defensive Player if I'm not mistaken. You know, shout out to Rudy. He's a good player. Most of y'all like Rudy. Hopefully y'all do, because I don't. But anyway, chat, let's move on from French. Now we got the Spanish players. We got Serge Ibaka, Ricky Rubio, Marc Gasol. Yes, sir. All these players is trash. Every list they just showed us is trash, so none of this was even worth it. Will FIBA be in 2K22? If they showing this list like this, that's all that they're hinting at for me. That's all that they hinting at. If they are willing to show you these types of players, obviously they got to have something to do with the Olympics in the game. This was an Olympic year. Durant has been crowned Captain America. Durant is doing his thing all over the board. Now, let's look at the top WNBA players. We got Breanna Stewart, Asia Wilson, all that other stuff. You get what is going on, chat. I don't watch WNBA at all, so I barely know how to pronounce these names, nor can I put a face to any of these names besides Brittany Griner and Candace. Those are the only 2 people I know a face of. I don't know the face of any of these other hoopers right here. You know? Let me know what y'all thinking about these ratings so far down in the comments. French, German, Spanish, what are y'all thinking? Y'all liking what y'all seeing? Because I really don't care. Now, let's get on to something that actually matters a little bit. Not really, but a little bit. We got Zion Williams at number 1, the best dunker in the league. Do y'all agree with that? I gotta give it to y'all. Zion is one of the most dominant players in our league, just off the simple fact the boy don't miss. He's shooting like 60% from the field because all he do is take layups and dunks. For him to be so strong, he has such a soft touch around the rim. I love Zion. He lived up to all his hype as a 16-year-old, built like an 80-year-old man. That boy was built like an adult since the day he was born, and he's showing you he a grown man amongst these other adult men. He ain't even grow up yet. Money's still barely 21. Money a grown man. He bullying everybody out there. I've never seen this much weight be properly distributed through a human being. He is a physical specimen. This man is a demon. Top 3-point shooters. We got Curry at number 1 with the 99 3-point rating. Klay Thompson hasn't hooped in 2 years, but 2K said jump shooting is like riding a bike. He's still gonna come back spraying. Joe Harris. Listen, Chad, Joe Harris has shown us that he can't hit a jump shot to save his life. So the fact that he's number 3 on 2K's jump shooters is very disrespectful. Durant was trying his heart out there, and all he asked was a little bit of help out of his teammates. And what did Joe Harris do? Shoot 1 for 11. That's just one performance. Another performance, he went 3 for 9. He went 3 for 9. Another performance, he probably went like 2 for 8. The man missed everything. He was wide open the whole net series. The boy Joe Harris couldn't hit a jump shot to save his life. For him to be number 3 over Seth Curry, who was a part of the reason the Sixers was winning, because we all know Ben Simmons wasn't doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand what's going on here. I literally don't know what's going on here, bro. Anyway, chat, call it like y'all see it. Let me know what y'all think of this down in the comments. I'm disappointed. Joe Harris pissed me off. I already knew Seth Curry was a monster, and he showed it again at Philly. Now, we're here at the top 10 players, the moment we've all been waiting for. We got Damian Lillard, James Harden, Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid, Nikola Tesla. Listen, chat, I'm mad that Kyrie Irving isn't on this list at all. Are you gonna look me in my face and tell me that Stephen Curry and Damian Lillard are that better than Kyrie Irving? Kyrie isn't a top 10 player in the league. I'm about to show you guys 3 stat lines, and I want you to tell me which one is which. 3 different stat lines are going to pop up on your screen. All 3 of these players are Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard, and Kyrie Irving. Can you tell which is which? That's how close all of their statistics are. That how in the world is Kyrie Irving not on this list when he hooping exactly the same as these other 2 players? Stephen Curry don't pass enough for him to be that. Stephen Curry don't play enough defense for him to be that much better than Damian Lillard. Stephen Curry don't pass the ball for him to be that much better than Damian Lillard. He scores 30 points. You acting like Damian Lillard literally doesn't score 30. You acting like Kyrie literally don't score 30. It makes 0 sense why they think Stephen Curry is just this all superior player to these other 2 guys when they all 3 of them are on the same level. All 3 of these players are the same at this point, you know? All 3 of them. So anyway, outside of the point guard position, we got James Harden, who was injured this year. He barely got to play this whole year. He was injured. Luka is a monster. Joel Embiid, an animal, pure animal. They showing y'all that 2K thinks that Joel Embiid is better than Anthony Davis. I've already been trying to hammer that in y'all head, but y'all act hard-headed. Y'all want to act hard-headed and act like you don't notice that Joel Embiid is better. But okay, that's life. They got Nikola Jokic the same overall based off his passing ability, because he definitely ain't scoring like Joel Embiid can. But anyway, chat, we got Kawhi Leonard at number 5. If he ain't get hurt, they would have been in the finals. So Kawhi is definitely a problem. Just like I said yesterday, the top 3 players in the league, but they saying the top 4 are all on the same skill level. 2K is saying Stephen Curry, Giannis, Durant, and LeBron are all the same class of players. Stephen Curry don't even pass the ball as well as Luka Doncic, but you got him rated so high up. As if Luka can't score 30 points. I swear they showing Stephen Curry just a little too much credit for my liking, you know? He doesn't play defense. He doesn't pass the ball as a point guard. And he's a pure scorer. Pure scorer. Literally James Harden, a pure scorer that rebounds and passes better. But you know what, chat, that's life. Listen, chat, we got Giannis, Durant, LeBron, and Curry all on the same playing field, apparently. Durant just dropped a 40-point triple-double when his whole team is on crutches. Barely lost to the Milwaukee Bucks by 1 jump shot, even though his whole team is on crutches. But yes, let's say he's equal to Giannis. Giannis barely can hit a free throw. Kevin Durant over here winning Olympic gold, carrying the crippled James Harden. But yes, let's say he's equal to Giannis. Giannis can't even hit a jump shot outside of 15 feet. Kevin Durant hitting spin around fadeaways. But yes, let's compare him to Giannis. Anyway, Chad, this is life. This is just the life we live in, you know? This is just the world we live in, where obviously your stats as an NBA player just don't matter, you know? It just don't matter. Every time Giannis matched up against Durant, Giannis supposed to be the superior like defender, all that jazz. Durant was cooking him every time they got switched on to each other. If Durant had any sort of help from your third ranked 3-point shooter Joe Harris, the Nets would have won that series. All Joe Harris had to do was score 11 points a game, they would have won. But Joe Harris is trash. All he had to do was score 11. He couldn't do that. He couldn't even do that. So I don't know what's going on. LeBron James can't speak on this honestly, because his counterpart Anthony Davis, who y'all think is equal to Joel Embiid for some weird reason, that man can't stay healthy, and when he is healthy, he's standing on the 3-point line because he doesn't want to play center for whatever reason. I don't know what goes on in this NBA, but LeBron got some things going on. Russell Westbrook is another walking triple-double that's not on this list at all. But we gonna see what goes on this next season. We gonna see what's going on this next season. Let me know what y'all think of this top 10 down in the comments. Anybody they left off this top 10, my opinion, if you putting Lillard and Curry on this list, you gotta throw Kyrie on this list, because he's doing the same thing those two players are doing. Honestly, that boy is a bucket and he shoots very accurately. The boy is extremely accurate. Other than that, chat, leave a comment, like, all that, what y'all thinking of this top 10 report. Other than that, it's been your boy Rease, and peace. Get me out of here.